Hello everyone, welcome back to Secret World Legends. Hope you're having a happy Monday. It's a beautiful Monday for the end of the world, or at least the beginning of the end of the world. And currently, we are pursuing the dawning of an endless night. The Lady Margaret was a local fishing boat that had been lost at sea. When returned to Kingsmouth, everyone in town breathed a sigh of relief at their friend's return, but then came the fog. Norma Creed's husband had been on board the Lady Margaret, and she believes it all started there, out of the sea, and that fog came back with the sailors. But she never had a chance to ask her husband what had happened there. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, Tenderfoot, this is not where we left you. You were over at Norma's. To that I say, this is a free-to-play game, and while I am definitely showing off the main line, like the main through line, and some of my favorite quests, I'm not going to be doing everything on camera. The best bet would actually be to go ahead, pick up the game, which again is completely free. And I don't really mean even a freemium game. You just sell the loot boxes for in-game money and be done with it. And let me know what faction you picked. Maybe even if you're feeling froggy, what your in-game name is, and we can run some dungeons together. As it stands right now, we are trying quite desperately to see what was this all about in the Lady Margaret. I'm just gonna assume you're gonna get in my way if I don't kill you. Alright, goodbye. The Draug are very heavy in this area. Oh, hello. Oh, Let's see here. Lucky to be writing this. Can't believe what happened. Shouldn't believe it. That's what Doc Bannerman would say. Shrink's going to be earning his pay when we get home. If we get home. Larry and his boy Derek are clammed up. Joe's real fevered, and this thing still shining like a flashlight. I look over my shoulder. I swear I still see that fog. Oh, that's terrible. More bullets for Andy. Recommended level 9. I don't know what level we are because that's actually not really my concern except for when the game makes it my problem. The Lady Margaret rests moored and abandoned in the pier. Perhaps there may be something of interest left behind. You notice some open boxes of ammunition left behind on the Lady Margaret. Deputy Andy and the sheriff's station could certainly use more rounds. There goes one of those helicopters again. I wonder where they're going. Then unless I'm much mistaken, there's usually lore somewhere around here. Yep. Our wisdom flows so sweet. Taste and see. Transmit. Initiate New England signal. Receive. Initiate the Cadelfulch frequency? I'm pretty sure somebody who speaks Welsh is going to correct me. The weather started getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed. Initiate an echidnoderm syntax. Witness the Lady Margaret. So whatever happened here was very important. Oh, there's another one right down there. What do you know? Let's pick up that piece of candy too. Hi, quit throwing up on me. What in tarnation is that tentacle lady doing? Oh, she's giving them eggs. So it looks like they find zombies that don't have eggs and give them eggs. Ladies, this is a PG-13 channel. Please act like that. Oh, Draug drones. We see the sea witches. The transformed shaman have uniquely retained some sense of individuality, if not their past lives. They are forever locked in their trance state. Where once they heard the will of the spirits, now they only hear the whispers of the dreaming ones. Also a dreaming one. They wail songs of madness. We see the sea callers. The fog, this airborne filth, responds to their voice and the water churns to their will. We see the brood witches. Slimy tentacles reach out from their chests, impregnating the walking corpses with eldritch seed. Which we did just see. We're about to see that again. not sure this is gonna get censored, to be honest with you. This is not a smexy thing. It is a horrifying body horror thing. Please and thank you, YouTube. Don't be weird about this. Okay, let's shortcut back over to the station. We need to go there. Bring Andy some more... Come on, bring Andy some more bullets.
Namaste.
Namaste yourself, Moose. Oh, it's Dreaming Wolf, Dreaming Wolf, Dreaming Wolf. Hey, man. We got a level. Now, the reason why I'm like, I don't really know my level and I don't really care, is because they're kind of they were kind of tacked on a little bit just to help new players figure out where they should be when. We didn't really have those in the old game. We had some approximations, but not like an actual straight up level. So I don't really remember what level things are supposed to be. I just run until it tells me, you need to go level. Hey, Deputy Andy here. I hope I'm not bothering you. Your boss managed to contact Sheriff Bannerman, and she thought it would be a good idea for her team to have your contact info. I noticed you too late when you stopped by earlier. You were already running down towards the docks. I was too focused on my duty. Ha! I'm glad you came back. When you get the opportunity, could you swing by and say hello? I'd like to share some observations with you. Okay, so first we're going to ask Dr. Bannerman about the Lady Margaret.
The Lady Margaret was a traumatic experience for everyone on board. They were changed men when they came back. I visited with all of them in the days following their return. In my office, there are detailed transcripts of our sessions. I'm afraid it all happened so fast that day there was no time to pack. I hope they may shed some light on what happened out there.
Okay, so we need to go to his office. Curious case of Joe Slater. Missing persons. Okay, so on a side over here is if I hover over here, I hit Alt and I hover. I have my active mission that I'm currently, like, focused on, right? Like, if I pull up my map, that's what it's going to show me. But you can have your story mission, a dungeon mission, an action or a sabotage mission, an investigation mission, and 3 side missions going at any given moment.
You know where to find me. Stuck behind this desk.
So we are going to go after the clinic, but first we're gonna talk to Deputy Andy.
Hey. Now the Walking Dead? I can wrap my head around that. They're dead folk, just walking is all. But those other things? Tall and pale, slimy as maggots? They washed up with the fog. They came and dragged the townsfolk out to sea. Drowned them. Just like my dad with the kittens. He took them out to sea in a garbage bag. Said they were gonna go for a swim. Said they needed the exercise. They never came back. A few years later, neither did my dad. Jeez, I still miss those kittens. The townsfolk, they did come back, dragging what looked like eggs. The big ones, they come out of those eggs, like something from Invasion of the Body Snatchers. They're littered all over the place and guarded, and I'm thinking to myself, Andy, that's gotta mean something. That's gotta be a clue. Why keep an eye on something if it ain't valuable? That's police work. That's deduction, plain and simple. So I'm thinking, what came first, the maggot or the egg? Obviously the egg, right?
Gross. Okay.
Good luck out there.
We're gonna go to the harbor. Okay, we're going back out to where we just were. Remember how we were... Well, I was talking about, that's weird. We're about to get into the weird. Yeah, we get to disrupt their life cycle. Oh, hey, there's a piece of candy. Leave me alone while I read this. Do not perceive me. 1712 fire. And by, the Illuminati were free to conduct the real investigation. They blamed the Templars, that old, comfortable dance. But the children of Eye and Pyramid worship at the altar of practicality more often than they bow to the shrine of grudges. Investigation, both mundane and magical, revealed no evidence to damn their ancient enemy. So whatever this is, the Illuminati definitely wanted to blame the Templar, but we're like, actually we can't find unicorn. Actually, we can't find any reason to blame you. So, okay, kill Frigger impellers blocking the access beach. Frigger impeller. I think you're a Frigger impeller. Yep. Cannot wait to not glance anymore. Heck yeah, Chaos leveled up. Okay, kill maulers and destroy brood pods. Can do. Ah! Yeah, if you don't kill them fast enough once you've hit them, they turn into weak baby drog. You basically just stress them out into coming to kill you. Okay, let's see here. Kill the incubators. I'm gonna say that those are the dudes with eggs on them. The mauler. Okay, we've got a whole bunch of incubators right here, so... But we just do that. Don't throw up on me. Stop throwing up on me. This is so... uncomfortably... something it should not be. Okay, kill the brood witches. Okay, those must be the tentacle ladies that we saw. Ooh, they're tough. Okay. Woo! There are so many AoEs happening right now. And I like 0 of them. Have you considered just being dead? Have you considered just being dead and not my problem? Thank you. Kill the Lord. Well, I mean... Sir... Ma'am... Okay, are you gonna leave me alone? Yeah, you're right. You get that thing that... Okay, sure. Oh, you must be the Lord. Okay, of course the Lord is a squid. Praise the squid? Yeah. So when they have yellow names like that, they won't actually attack you unless you attack them first because they're for a mission. Okay. I just received word from R&D that this data is giving us fresh insight into drug behavior. They appear to have a more complex ecology than we first thought. The reanimated corpses serve as incubators for the drog pods. The female's eggs are implanted through some sort of tentacular energy transfer. You've given our research teams a lot to think about. Hopefully, in time, it will give us an edge over these creatures. Alas, not in time to save Kingsmith, but you cannot win every skirmish. This is, after all, going to be a very long war. The sheriff had another mission for us, so that one also won't hurt, I think. That's right. Namaste. Love my horsey. He goes away when I go inside because he's a good boy.
You are a sight for sore eyes.
Run.
Ain't this a heck of a thing? 3 years without firing a shot, other than putting down some animal got itself hit by a truck. These past nights, we've gone through bullets like candy at Halloween. I used that jail cell to dry out old paperwork mostly. Well, Bill Dexter when he'd had a bad one. Now I've got all these folks good as locked in here, and no sleeping it off for the morning either. The way things are headed, I'm seeing us outlasting our supplies. Not by much, if it comes to that. Andy finds what he can, but with the cruisers stuck propping up the barricade... So I'm obliged to anyone who'll poke around town a piece. Bring in the essentials. We can call it requisitioning. I don't think the store owners will be writing this one off as an act of God.
Alright, find a local phone book. Let's try to make sure people don't starve to death. But what is this over here? Missing persons. Have you seen us? Wonder if they were like some of the devs for this game originally. Okay, Flag's Pharmacy, The Call of the Wild, Zycoil Gas Station. Oh, what was that? What was that other one? Lost it now. But we can go to Susie's Diner, which is pretty great because we gotta go down this way anyway, so. That's all we were looking for over here, I guess. That's right, we've got a horse. We're a real cowgirl. Oh yeah. Alright, it's finally time to face Susie. Hi Susie, how you doing? I know, life is very tough. And I'm guessing it's been hard since, you know, all of your customers died and eat people now instead of food. I hope that's not copyright. Regardless, let's get some food here. Okay, got some food, and we have a legend from the filth. Following the signal, somewhere a trucker reads alien letters carved into the bathroom stall walls of a truck stop. He cannot look away. Pathogens in the grammar open an event horizon in his head. He spreads the scrawl in every stop on his route, carving it into the stalls. He itches and he scratches. Others see the letters. They itch. They scratch. He scratches his face, draws the runes in red with his box knife. His head blossoms into a bouquet of writhing lampreys. That is... It reminds me a little bit of that one movie, Pontypool. Okay. That looks like nothing fun has ever happened in that bathroom, unfortunately. Moving right along. We have a moose! You're like, some of these are a little silly. May I remind you that we are a serious game for serious people. For serious people, even. Okay, what are we doing over here? Oh, we're gathering some supplies. There's the ammo we wanted. Okay. Hello? Oh! Not you. Jerk. Okay. So, pharmacy instead. Hey! No. No, no, no. Please don't stick a giant robot after me. Okay. Hi, could you guys go away? Thank you. Volunteer fire department. Alright, that works for me. Oh, hey, there's a lore up here. "1712 fire. A new clue, a new trail of illumined thought. A year before the fire, a stranger broke into Solomon Priest's house trying to steal Illuminati documents. He was dragged away cursing. The eye in the pyramid focused and followed this man. Evicted from Kingsmouth, he crept south, town to town, along the coast and toward the Spanish colonies, where he faded away." Okay. Now I know where this guy is.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
We didn't stop the fire. No, you didn't. You did not. You might have even said a few. Ooh, that was a bit of spicy lag. Okay, let's get these supplies while they're down. Because remember, these zombies do canonically just stand back up after a minute. The most we do is put them down a little longer. Okay. Hi. I'm moderately annoyed that that worked in your favor. Hello. Are you gonna wake up? Are you gonna wake up? No. Okay. Sometimes they wake up. Hello. How are you? Okay. Now we gotta get through here. Hey, our pistols gotta level up. Love when our pistols get a level up. Okay. Fire Chief McCaffrey. Well, that's a boss. You know what? Sorry, McCaffrey, but you gotta die. Slightly more than you currently have. But you know what I mean. Listen, nobody's watching this for me to be smart. You're just watching this to see me make a fool of myself, and I'm very good at that. Okay, now we gotta pick up supplies in this room, I think. Oh, no, there's a... That's right, this is a missing person and a lore. Don't see me. "1712 fire. You squint. You strain. Are you trying to see us? Your Paleolithic ancestors saw us. They tried to draw our likeness on some cave walls. People in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, tried to draw us in 1967. Their eyes blistered red from the sight. We tried to warn them of the collapsing bridge. What do we look like? We are in the eye of the beholder, looking out and looking in. Do not strain too hard, sweetling. Instead, let us warn you of a disaster 300 years too late." So they're implying that they are in fact the Mothman. No thank you.
Hello, my friend.
Hey, Moose. Gotta read this. Okay. Session 1. First time seeing Joe Slater. Believe he's always suffered from mild hypomania. This business with the Lady Margaret has just brought it to fore. Hypnosis was a bust. Joe doesn't want to remember whatever happened to him out there. I got him speaking in tongues. Well, a tongue. Called around the Harvard boys. They say it's old Icelandic. Now where the hell does a townie pick that up? Session 3. Paranoid episodes are becoming more violent, not towards others, towards himself. Convinced he's being hunted, convinced he's changing. His self-hatred, he self-harmed last night, lacerating his arms and chest. claimed he was trying to cut out the new skin. I'm seeing a serious physical reaction to his self-harming. It's beyond me now. All I can give him are sedatives. He needs secure care. Okay. Finally, something for my belt. So, Joe Slater did not do well with whatever they found out there.
Now you are a sight for sore eyes.
Aiding the locals in the face of the inevitable, your tenacity is admirable, though perhaps a bit blue-eyed. On a positive note, you have provided us with some useful data of Kingsmouth Town. We have a clearer picture of the situation at hand, and it doesn't look good, at least for the unfortunate civilian population. But we still have a decent chance of containing the threat, and that's what you're there for.
Promoted. Faction rank increased. Congratulations, follower.
Cool. Huh. Ready to delve, and now we can go do our first ready to fight. Boy, we're getting a lot. Yes, yeah, level 10, that makes sense. Access to PvP, access to dungeons. Let's see what Sonic has to say.
You seem to have produced an unqualified success. Hopefully one of many successes in our future, for the sake of all concerned.
Okay, so this is probably where we're going to end the episode, but I'm going to end the episode on a little bit of advice. So essentially what I unlocked was the activity finder and the stuff in the activity finder that I'm of a level to do. And if you try to go through the activity finder, there's a really good chance you are not going to get a response because we don't use the activity. It's just culturally, as a game, it kind of carried from the first game where it was forever, and so we had an activity finder that you go stand in Agartha and you ask for help in Agartha and looking for group in Agartha main chat, like, hey, I need this dungeon or this dungeon. There's also a chat channel you can join. We have custom chat channels in this game. Noob mares, so that's just, it's gonna look like you're gonna do this. I'm not gonna join on Tenderfoot, but you look like you're gonna do. Hi. Can I please type? So what you're gonna type is chat join noob mares or something rather like that. If you ask in Agartha, someone will tell you. And these are also people who are very happy to take you through your first dungeons, raids, whatever you're qualified for. I'm just letting you know, a lot of people are very used to other games where the activity finder was like there from the beginning. It wasn't really for us, so we just got really used to just standing in the main hub area, Agartha, and going, I need like 2 more people, please, Beezus, give me 2 more people. And then 2 more people show up and you go have a good time. Also the story mode dungeons, if you're doing all of the quests in an area, by the time you get to the story mode dungeon, you should probably be able to solo it if you don't like to do group stuff. But either way, for now, we'll leave Tenderfoot here in the sheriff's office before we head over to Dr. Bannerman's clinic to see if we can't find out more about Joe Slater and the Lady Margaret and whatever happened to Norma Creed's boys. With that said, I hope that you all have had a pleasant Monday and that your weekend continues to be pleasant. Whether it is or not, I will see you again on Wednesday for what should be the last episode of The Devil in Me. It feels very last episode-y. We'll have to see. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Bucket. Yeah, give me the like bucket. Hit the like button. And if you really like what you see, maybe go look at other videos. Don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button. It's just like right there. It's bright red. How many chances in your life to hit bright red shiny buttons, right?